Well, good evening. You're very welcome to round number 7, I believe, of TTML Division 4 here at the Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps. My name is Graham, and it's going to be an exciting race tonight. Joining me tonight is my trusty co-commentator, the very awake Joseph Horboy. Hi, Joe.
Graham, you can't just do that. I'm awake, right?
I know, I thought you were very awake.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Graham, how are you anyways on this fine, cold Friday evening?
You say it's fine. Have you looked outside? I was outside earlier, and it is cold, it is windy, it is wet, it is horrific outside.
Oh, it's absolutely beautiful.
But a kind of day, Joe, that would make you appreciate a nice warm fire or a nice warm cup of tea.
Or a nice cold bottle of Lucozade, or a nice warm red air that you're just absolutely chilling against.
All of those things. Hopefully the drivers tonight won't have to deal with similar conditions, because it is not nice. A, to be in,
no,
and B, to drive in.
Oh yeah, Jesus. But Graham, anyways.
Yes, Joseph.
How's your Christmas tree?
Oh, it's fantastic, Joe. It's already up. It's been up since before December. It's a dry session.
Well,
I assume yours is up. Actually, I know for a fact yours is up.
Yeah,
you had to go.
We won't get into that.
You had some problems.
We won't get into that, Graham. Yeah. Anyways, we won't want to hear about my life story. So yeah.
I am interested to hear about your Christmas tree, but another time perhaps. Anyways, Joe, dry session. Why don't you take us through the results from last week, the podium at least from last week, and then the standings as they stand, heading into this Belgian Grand Prix.
The podium from last week, Graham. In Silverstone.
A very entertaining race in Silverstone too,
What?
An extremely entertaining Silverstone race.
Yeah. Conti got his first win of the season. Congratulations to him. He had a lovely old night after. Followed by Faxland and Atlas Scopo in second and third place. Standings are as follows. Drivers' standings. Faxland first with 109 points, followed by Florian in second with 88 points. Storm in third with 81. Yoidrobel in fourth with 77. Atlas Scopo in fifth with 67. And Zam in sixth with 64. Constructors' Championship are as follows. Mercedes leading the way with 169 points, followed by Haas with 136 points, followed by Renault with 131 points, followed by Ferrari and McLaren with 103 points each, and Williams with 94 points.
Nice little action there between McLaren and Ferrari. Just a one McLaren here tonight, but it is Conti, of course, last week's race winner. Oh, an excellent helmet on Conti's car. That is beautiful. A very Fernando Alonso-esque. That is a fantastic piece of craftsmanship. So,
I don't know what I'm about.
no, because your camera is dumb. Anywho, Robin is going to get us started. A flying lap. I'll take you through it. Robin saying P14 is his. Well, we'll see. Short run down to La Source, but important to nail this apex as well. He's kind of missed it slightly there because your exit is out of La Source. You carry with you all the way up, starting at the bottom of the hill for Eau Rouge, and then a left-hander of Radion. Nice and clean, no drama through there. Not easy to take that flat out these days. I remember in F1 2018, you might have to have a little
17.
lift through there. More so 18. Little lift through there, especially coming out of the pits, but he's gone through Les Cons very nicely. Misses the apex slightly there as he heads down towards Bruxelles. Long right-hander. I want to try and go in and then out and then back in. Careful on those curves, very dangerous there. Through the no-name corner, try and take as much of that as you can. Use the curb on the outside too. Nice and clean through there. Then comes one more difficult corner of the track. Puan, he goes down to 7th. I'll drift out and then back in, using as much of the track as he can. And heading down towards the end of Sector 2, a left to the right. Careful on that curb. Could easily upset the car going through there, and then towards Stavolo. Nice and clean again. You want to use the eggs as much as you can, and through Paul Frere. Stitch it up nicely. Heading towards a Blanchimont, again flat out. You want to optimise your run, try to minimise the distance covered. Just try and stay as tight as you can. Nice and flat, and then one last braking zone is the bus stop. Oh, just the chicane. Used to be called the bus stop chicane. Nice bit of curb taken there. Don't want to take too much on the exit, to be fair. One of the more difficult traction zones, and they won 42.8 for Robin. That's not awful, and there's, I think, a fair bit of time to be found there too.
Yeah, I think so. Definitely in the first turn at least.
Neymar then quickly goes top, 42.4. A couple of reserve drivers in, Joe. Khan.
Heartbroken Lion. We have Luke Ajax, and we have Khan. I can't pronounce the other part now.
I'm not getting pop-ups here for some reason, so you was like, I'm not getting.
Yeah, I had to press start or options.
Oh, there you go. That's a good tip. 42-1
nope.
for Faxland, which is quickly beaten. Or sorry, for Axland, which is quickly beaten by Faxland, and then again by Yajamal. 41-7 for him. First man to the 41s. Joe, what would you expect pole position to be tonight?
Mid-low 41s.
Mid to low 41s.
Well, since Division 2 last night was a 40 flat, so yeah, I'm guessing that would be...
A 40 flat, that is competitive.
Yes,
what did you do?
I was nowhere near that.
I was going to say, what did you do?
I kept invalidating my laps, but in practice I was doing 41 4s.
In practice. You're a good lad.
Yeah.
In practice. Anyways, you qualified the back of the grid, I believe.
Yeah, and it was the thank God at DNF.
Well, we can talk about the experience in the race and what you can
I
expect
hate
a little
this
later
track.
on.
I actually hate it. It's so bad.
Well, you can tell us later in the context of a race why it is challenging, especially if you're further down the field.
Getting a bit of slipstream off Florian here. What's going on here? Oh my God! What?
He's not on a lap.
Here?
He's
A bit of
valid.
racing here.
Florian already said time. I try and pick up someone on a flying lap, but it's very difficult to do so.
Luca or Luke, or he's on lap. Never mind.
It's like I think everyone's on an in lap, or Maximus here is on an out lap, and he's just coming through Stavolo and Paul Frere. Let's stick with this then. A little laggy, that was I noticed that in the lobby, but. See what you can do. Sporting the Michael Schumacher helmet, not the only one doing so. Very fitting, of course, around Spa. But let's see then what he can do. Guessing again, no ABS. Can always respect the hustle of that. Let's see how he gets on. Sporting the number 12, down towards one of the more difficult braking zones. Nice and tight to that last source hairpin. Didn't look especially fast, but it looked clean. He's one of the few drivers not to set a time so far. Gets to the top of the hill, opens the DRS then. The track's best overtaking opportunity you would imagine, hitting about 200, I just saw about 200, 207, 208 there, so these are straight line speed, nice and clean. Missing the apex slightly
335.
There. Oh, you use kilometers, that's right. Locking the inside front there. Get wide, get back in. Oh, that's Cluis or Dara out. As he tied in the pits. That's
he's in the wall.
Yeah, that's the entry. The Haas garage is further on down. So,
yeah, I don't know where he is. He's out in Narnia there.
We've got a lot of curve in Maximus. Yeah, I was wondering for a sec. He's taking a lot of curb as well. Could use a bit more an exit there, but trying to gauge where this will actually
well
this will actually land in terms of a lap time. We'll see. May as well. Again, there's a lot of activity, Joe. Look at everyone out on track at the moment, and a lot of outlaps going on. Look at that.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's mad, all right. Let's see then where this puts Maximus. Then it looked clean. It looked a little slow in places too. A 43.1 to get him on the board. Where's the heartbroken line? He's just coming up towards Lake Com. Luke is on mediums here doing a few runs. Let's go back then to the racing point. Heads down. Oh, there's a bit of a
heartbroken line.
I thought it was a piece of debris on track there.
You see that corner there, Graham? That curve is out, like a mile out. Or the
which one?
barrier, sorry. The barrier is mile out.
Heading down
at
towards
No Name.
No Name. We'll pick it up when we look at another car. Let's stick with this.
Watch the Alpha.
Oh,
Watch
the
Maximus
Maximus.
here. Yeah. Not bad.
Oh yeah.
It's a mile out.
I don't remember it being like that. But no, I don't think
No, I
it was
don't remember it. No.
So that's a weird one. Solid. Anyways, here is the heartbroken lion. Often describes Max Verstappen when he had a Renault in the back of his Red Bull.
What not about?
Not a very reliable engine that used to be. Anyways, comes across, sets a 142.7. A fairly decent lap, gets me to the top 10. There's an Alfa Romeo. Is that Maximus? Yeah, he's just coming
That's
up.
Maximus.
Trying to find Robbins invalidated his lap. So there's the Ferrari of Luca, but I think he is on an in-lap, so which means we'll go to the McLaren of Conti, who is on a lap. It's 4/10 up on his time too, so a mid/lower 42 is on the cards, and that will move Conti well into the top 8. See if we can find any more improvements into the chicane. Doesn't take as much curb there on entry, and he's coming into the pits, so that's interesting. I think, unless we missed a big moment, he was definitely improving on his time. But he's come in. Here is Khan. I just think of Star Trek. That's all I can think of when I see Khan. 2 A's, Joe. Khan. You know, extra emphasis. It could be Khan. It could be Khan. I'm going Khan. I'm going for Star Trek. It's a 41.9 for Khan, and he moves up just behind. Yeah, well, I think that was Damon who went 6th fastest there. There's a Renault coming around. Where's Atlas? He's just coming into the pits. It's Ferrari. Is that Jamal? He's coming into the pits. He invalidated his lap, so nothing doing there. Faxland is also invalidated. Florian has not invalidated, but he's down 6/10, so that would leave Zam, who was just about up on his time. Oh, fight in the back end. Does improve 42.3, and you have to say there's more an improvement to be found there. So I'm going to be honest, Joe, I'm surprised, and I noticed this in Division 2 as well in particular, that track limits appear to be a lot more of a factor here than I thought.
Yes,
and I didn't think that was really the case, because I personally don't find it that hard to keep the car within all 4 parts of the track, as Damon has not done going through Pouan. So why don't you take us through a few of the spots where you say track limits are harsh. Where in particular do you find the common places that drivers have and will be tripping up to?
Damon is right here. Then maybe that's the difficulty, that corner back there where that wall was. You might lose a bit of traction.
Or your front wheel.
And strength the wall.
Yeah.
So Graham, really, when you're coming around the source, going down that before Eau Rouge.
The left going up.
Yeah, they hit where the curb is on the left there.
See, I'm looking at Faxline going through it now. I just don't know how you, like, it's one, if I did it, I'd feel very silly because it's very easy to not do it. Personally. I don't think it's that difficult. Where Atlas Scopo is, yeah, I could see, you know, drivers going wide and down towards Bruxelles. I could see that happening. But, like, a lot of people just invalidated on that middle run there. And I saw a bunch of time penalties. Both those corners, to be fair. Like, but I know the nature of this track, like, you know, there's plenty of track to go around.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, but, like, it's just the dirty air as well, Graham. The dirty air is a factor.
So you're talking about...
I think it's going to rain.
Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? You're talking about dirty air through high-speed parts of the track, such as Pouan, such as this part here at Atlas Scopo is Paul Frere even at times.
Yes.
Possibly Blanchimont as well?
Yeah, not really. Yeah, kind of when you're right behind someone, like, side by side.
I think Eau Rouge is too sharp, and same with Radion, is too sharp to be affected that much by dirty air. Atlas Scopo is going to go for a lap. Anyone else on a flying lap? No, Neymar's just started. We've just been riding with that, with him for a little bit. There's a Haas going around. There's a Factland starting a lap. Yarjamal just behind him starting a lap. Where's Conti? Conti's... I don't know if Conti's on a flying lap or not. He's got a lot of ERS to be on a flying lap. I'm going to guess possibly he is. Oh, Joe, it is raining. Rain is out. So just before the end of qualifying here, we're going to get some rain affected running, so get your laps in quickly. I think that's why Conti may have bailed on his other lap when he get back out in time. But
yeah, but I think track position is key around here. It has to be. It definitely is key, because you don't want to train from 11th down to 17 on mediums, and then the rest on red striped tires to just pull away, like, and then it's just back to square one again.
Conti not finding an improvement here. The one thing about this track, Joe, is that once it rains, because it's so long, it rapidly deteriorates, and you can find it very difficult to improve on your time. Conti just about does by 4 thousandths, but I get the feeling, Joe, that the best laps are going to be coming in now. As Factland have retired. Oh, he's lost it coming out. Where is that? Oh, and Maximus has lost it through, going through Pouan, so the track is definitely getting worse and worse and worse. I'm trying to pick up a car. Where is Khan? Khan is in the pits. His teammate's just coming across the line. There's Nikala, and he can't find an improvement in this time. There's a big bunch of traffic coming through just after Stavilo. Where is... Oh, there's a car in the wall. There's Robin. So, yeah, Track Joe has had it. It's gotten very wet very quickly. Oh, and Florian's lost it now as well, coming through Blanchimont, touching the curb. And the Ferrari just about gets through. That was Ydermal who was invalidated the lap. So I think, Joe, very quickly, that I think is going to be it.
Yeah, the track
in terms of improvements.
Oh, and there goes Robin.
Yeah. That's the thing, like, around a track like the Netherlands, or, you know, a short track like Monza or something, you might get away with it. But once it starts to rain here, like, the track, it's 7 kilometers, like, it's a long, long track. It's going to get wet very, very quickly. And, yeah, there you go. Like, that took no time at all. That took absolutely no time. No. So, there you go. Like, once people started the laps, like by the time that it was finished, like, you know, there's just nothing left. And that's the danger, you know. Again, around a shorter track, you might get away with that, but not around Spa. It's too long. You take too long to go around. And there you go. So that is Yaijamal on the pole position then. It's hard to judge, Joe, where we're actually at with pace, because really it was those first runs that did the job, because so many people invalidated their second runs. So, and then by the third runs were completely scuppered. So really, we could be looking at just who knows where our race winner could be coming from. Who knows where the pace is lying. But
no, I don't know.
Jamal then is ahead of Khan in second. Faxland then in third. At the Scobo in fourth. Florian in fifth. Damon then in sixth. Zam seventh. Neymar eighth. Heartbroken Lion in ninth. And Sygate in 10th. Outside the top 10 on their get a choice of their tyres. It is Luca, Robin, Conti, Storm, Maximus, Nicala, and Cluis in 17th. So, Joe, I don't even know, man. I don't even know what way to lean. We've got some quick drivers near the front, like Faxlan and Yai Jamal, but there's just a lot of unknowns.
Yeah, it is.
It is dry though.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Now, it looked, well, you say that, Joe, it looked similar, right, at the start of quali?
Yes, it did, Graham.
Things change.
I think it might bucket down rain now. Think it might rain, but we don't know. We do not know.
So give me a prediction.
Hold on, I have to see the front top three. Sorry,
I just read them out.
Yeah, I know you read them out. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was actually reading something.
How dare you not pay attention to me? It's very poor form.
Sorry.
There are 15 seconds to kill before.
Oh, come on, boys, ready up.
Joe, it's very important, man. This is tough decisions have to be made.
No, it's not a tough decision. Just pick a strategy. Come on, Can, bro.
You make it sound so easy to pick a strategy, man. Oh, we're going.
Oh, we're going.
There's no formation lap. And a jump
it's
start
lights out and away we go. Oh my god, it's a chaotic start.
Chaotic start. Yajmal side by side with Khan into turn one. What an abrupt start. And they're going to be side by side, Joe. Oh, I thought I saw a car get away there, but side by side heading up towards Eau Rouge. And Khan files in behind. Jamal holds the lead. Facklin just behind Atlas and the two Renaults then. Oh, there's a Ferrari off. It's Luca. He's lost it coming up the hill. Will that result in the stage car Renault's going side by side? VSC is deployed. Everyone off the throttle quickly. And gives us a chance, Joe, to recover. No formation.
Graham, I was not expecting that.
No, I wasn't either.
My God.
Oh, that's very soft. I saw that as well. I think I saw that Florian just made very marginal contact with the back of Zam. He's got a 5-second penalty that he's going to have to serve because, man, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate stuff. Conti up to 9th already on those mediums. Most people are choosing softs.
Good start.
Didn't even get to talk about that. But wow, no. A frantic start. You know, of course, when we're racing once again. You can tell when it's the race start and not the formation lap. And there's Maximus then getting by. Actually, I think Darius actually didn't get back in, did he? But here we go then. Khan following Yajman. But a chance to see a little bit of ERS there off the start. And see what the slipstream is like heading up towards the chicane for the first time. Any moves imminent? Florian in danger, perhaps. Heartbroken line in the back of Conti. Actually, you could get a very nice slipstream. Not using overtake. I'm a little bit surprised at that because he could definitely go for a move here. As he heads into the chicane. Thought about it. Oh, thinks about it again. And then that's going to leave Storm on the outside. And opportunistic there for Storm. Gets a move done there. So a bit of indecisiveness there for Heartbroken Lion. Costing the place. There's a couple of people as Robin into the pits. And there's a move going on. That's Sygate on the Cala. That is for P12. Or that's Maximus rather. The Cala just behind that. And that is Sygate up into P12. No DRS of course. Not quite yet. Another lap or so. But let's see if Atlas. Oh, he's got a nice little toe here on Faxland. But just difficult, Joe, because everyone's punching a hole in front. And this is what the problem was in Division 2.
But there goes Storm.
Yeah, Storm is through. On Conti, got a good run. And you can see possibly Conti's, those mediums, hurting a little bit to start. But they will come to him eventually.
But it will definitely, 100%. Yeah, what was I going to say? Oh, Florian, I thought was going to lose it there into the wall there. As Luke, a disappointing debut, unfortunately, straight to the wall. Ready on. Rouge. Whatever we call it.
Yeah, it says he didn't feel a hit, but yeah, hard to.
Oh,
hard to tell.
I say you felt it alright though. Going up there. But anyways. Florian
there's a Yagerman.
we got a
he's lost
VSC.
it.
Yagerman.
Oh, he's lost it coming out
Oh
of
my
Paul
god.
Frere. That's a long way away. The right front then. Yeah, wait, is that the right front? I'm trying to see what tyre it is he's lost. It is the right front. Usually it's the left front going through there. Because you run out of space on the left hand side, you go into the wall. He must have lost it out on traction. Heading out of that corner. And has gone into the right hand side. I didn't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, I didn't notice the left hand side damaged. The left wheel missing around, but we're going once again, and Zam's got a penalty for speeding onto the VSC at a drive through. That is the
and
last
Florian
thing.
makes quick work of Zam there.
Yeah, caught napping. Zam would have been trying to frantically get under the delta, didn't manage to do so, and is now under pressure.
Florian Zam gets fucked, or DRS, so he does.
Goes defensive. Damon right here as well. Ooh, late breakers. Who's going to be? Florian's going to hold it. Damon's right here as well. Goes around the outside, uses a bit of the track. Oh, so close to contact. Good racing though. Good racing from everyone involved here. Oh, bit of a dive, bit of contact. A little slightly contentiously, Damon is through. So it's not the restart Zam would have wanted. And he's now falling down the order, and we'll continue to go down the order, just like Conti is at the moment here on those mediums. And no, Saiga's going to go down the inside. Oh, that's so risky. That is a risky move that somehow didn't involve with anyone spinning around.
Mad, that is.
Not a conventional overtaking spot, not to lunge down the inside. If you're running side by side, you can stick it down the inside, but not to. You can't outbrake someone into Puan. That's just not feasible.
No, definitely not. That's not. It's not on.
So Damon then just behind Florian, and of course it is lap 3, so DRS is now enabled. Fastest lap of the race for Faxland, and Zam is going to take his drive-through penalty now. So Khan is leading this race on his debut, but he's got a competitive driver behind him in the form of Faxland. In the DRS, he might have enough of a gap, to be fair, to hold on. And Maximus actually, Joe, is going to be looking to shape a move here on Cygate, as that's a fast lap of the race for Robin. DRS open then on the back of that Alfa Romeo. Cygate, we know he was going to fight hard. Oh, he's trying just leaving as little space as he can. Maximus had to go around the outside. Cygate trying to force his way back onto the racing line, and you'd have to say he probably got his just desserts for that one. Trying to squeeze Maximus like that. He's lost to Mikala as well. He's going to send her down the inside.
Oh, will he go down the inside?
He will. You know he will. And he's held on to it, so just a one position lost in the end there.
Yeah, Faxland closing up to Khan here. Just 8 tenths behind. 7 tenths, no, sorry. My bad. Both have decent enough strength or ERS, my bad.
I just noticed what Luke put in the in the chat. I only realised when he put that comment in that it's a double Ferrari DNF.
Where?
Luke and Yajamal. Two retirements and the two Ferraris. I didn't even realise that.
Again? Well, no, it was the two.
I think it happened earlier this year. I think you're right.
That was the last race.
I can't remember if it was the last race.
It was Graham. Britain.
Oh dear, that's unfortunate.
Yajamal and Gran.
Oh, Maximus losing the back end there, coming through the last corner. So Zam is served his drive through. He's back in 13th. Faxland then again in that 6th kind of 10th range behind Khan heading up this hill, and that's not enough. Although Khan's used a lot of his ERS and is defending air really, because Faxland is not closer to make a move. But yeah, I wonder how. Oh, sorry, Storm has got by Damon there. Sorry, I missed that. That is for P5. And let's just have a quick check of Maximus. Sygate and Licala. DRS keeping Sygate in front there. I think, I'm not sure how experienced Khan is in terms of league racing, but potentially ERS management isn't maybe something he's too familiar with. I'm not quite sure if it's league racing background, but now that said, Vaxland isn't 80% either, but he'll certainly have the benefit if he gets in within 5/10 or so, and there's Khan drops drops below 10% ERS heading up towards Lecom. That will be a big problem.
Will be a big problem, but hopefully we can keep it clean here. Vaxland in overtake mode. You don't really need it now, like.
Well, there's no benefit to using it here, unless you are like
no,
again,
there's no DRS benefit
4/10 or something. Well,
but it's not even that. Though.
It's not even that, because you can slipstream someone overtake for sure, but I just don't. Not when you're like 6/10 back, heading up the hill, so to speak. That's a 3-second penalty for Sygate. So this is the closest gap on track at the moment. Well, it was until. So this battle is this battle is still going on. Sygate again, Licala. It's hold on, we could have a little closer.
Think you're gonna get him this left, Graham?
Yeah, I think so too. And yeah, he's gonna. His ERS is gonna dip below 10%. But Vaxland needs to use it to his advantage. And do you know what, Joe? I really thought he was going to, but the closing speed isn't quite there. And Storm under pressure with Damon heading into Lecom. So these two going back and forth. And Licala and Sygate side by side. Again, Sygate trying to squeeze on the inside there. And again, Licala can't get by, but there's a lot of squeezing going on. Licala is on medium, so this is a matter of time before this comes to his favour.
Yeah, I thought Vaxland was going to go for the move there, Graham. He didn't really turn up to overtake. Yeah, and he was 4/10 behind.
I thought that would be the guaranteed overtake, but it just didn't materialise. Closing speed wasn't good enough. He had used ERS. Even now, I'm not 100% sure that would have got the job done. So decent straight line speed there being run by Khan, seems to try and keep that Haas behind, and he's got 1.9 seconds, only 2 seconds back to Atlas then in third, who's got Florian and Damon, and then this battle I'm watching here between Storm and Damon. Then let's go back to Licala. Okay, this is where I'm talking about, Joe. You can slipstream heading up towards Blanchemont. Be careful though. Sygate goes to fence. Oh, nice shot here. Oh, wheel banging.
Contact.
He's going to lunge it down the inside. This should come to Licala now.
Good move.
And he does. Neymar's into the pits from P9 there, but I believe that's a nice textbook move there from Licala. And this time, normally I'd recommend against making moves into that part of the track, but because he's got another car in front of him, he's going to pick up DRS regardless. If you're on your own,
there comes Florian.
Maybe not the best. Oh, hello. It's for third place. Spotted Joe, and that is Florian. Very simple move in the end. Into P3, and Damon and Storm again switching places, and Licala again by Maximus and Conti, and Heartbroken Lions all happening, Joe, on lap 7. Side by side,
yeah, side by side here. Yeah, good move,
ooh,
Conti.
Got the move done. Nice move. Those mediums definitely seem to be coming to him now, and the same should be
Florian,
for Licala as well.
Florian is definitely catching up to the boys. The boys are just Vaxland and Khan are not really they're kind of battling, but Florian is catching up, if you understand,
6/10 ahead of Atlas, and then 2 seconds back to this battle, Storm and Damon. So Sygate dropping off a bit then on those softs. All these softs runners begin to drop back just a bit.
Yeah, they should be pitting around now, Graham.
It's a penalty for Maximus. Let's see what the leaders do. Khan is approaching the last chicane, and he stays out for another lap. Vaxland's in though, and Damon on the back of Storm can't do anything about it. No undercut there, so just Vaxland then coming into the pits, and that is a prime undercut opportunity, Joe. See where he emerges though.
Yes.
If he can emerge in clean air, this will be very nicely done. Let's see. Sidegate's in. Ooh, could be close. Where's Robin? He should
He's
emerge
a
ahead of.
tenth.
Yeah, he's good. He's got nice clean air as Fakland to really push into. As Atlas then is getting close to Florian, but not enough straight this time round.
Close enough.
The gap is 2.7 seconds now between Khan and Florian. And of course, Florian's got not just a 5-second time penalty, but he's got a 3-second track limits penalty as well for added pain to the start of this race.
We're nearly halfway, Graham. Nearly halfway already.
Yeah, it does be quick. We've had 2 VSCs already. But let's see then.
There should have been 2 safety cars, but anyways.
Yes. I'm not going to complain about that, mind you. Sitting here.
Yeah, my toes are cold. I may go in and get willy boots.
Yeah, that'll help. Sure. Let's see what Khan does to respond, though. He could go the other way and stay out longer.
He has no ERS, Graham.
And then he has literally no ERS. And so I'm guessing this is his in-lap then, if he's used that much of his... there he goes. Now, you can recover a good bit in the pits, to be fair. Florian into, Atlas into. Storm will carry on, his teammate is in, Damon's in. Conti then will inherit second place. So where's Faxland then? That is... we need to be looking next. He was just under a second behind Khan when they pitted. Clean air on those medium tyres. Let's see if it's worked out for him. Where is Carl? I think he's going to be jumped here, isn't he? It's going to be close. He'll feed into the turn. But, oh, there they are. And the overspeed will take Faxland through. But I believe Khan will pick up DRS immediately. Or will he? I thought he did. He does. Will. Overtake. Yeah, here we go then. Oh, he's going to get this one done. This is how you use your overtake. Jesus. And there he goes.
Yeah, but you want to keep some of it as well. Like,
nah, you got to make that move. I think you have to make that move.
Yeah, you have to make the move, alright, but like, where's he going to save now?
It's worth spending there, I think. Yeah, you worry about that later. Like, I think getting that track position
sorry,
right
gets another penalty.
Is important. 6
seconds out.
So he's down in 10th. Of course, he had to serve that penalty. He's behind Robin, who's yet to pit. Oh, it's right. Robin pitted lap 1. And Damon then... Yeah, so that's where he's at. And then, yeah, there's Atlas then as well. He's 4 seconds now behind Colin Faxon. He's lost time in the pits there, I think, as well. Maybe he was held long. Because, yeah, he was about 2 and a bit seconds. And that has only increased. Faxland is dangerously close to being dropped out of DRS here. And I know Khan's using his energy. Ooh, Florian is through. I think Robin went wide. He went because Florian's well gone. Storm into the pits. If he's not careful, you're asking Joe where he could recover his ERS. Well, if Faxland's out of his DRS, that could be a good place to start. I think Faxland's just about hung on. Obviously medium tyres here for Storm. Now, where will he come out? Who was he fighting before? He was fighting Damon, wasn't he?
Yep.
And he's lost out. Well, he's kind of right there. His teammate is right there as well with that penalty. And he's right there and he's jumped. So Mercedes, we left a squabble on the same part of track. Florian has got no DRS, so this should be Storm. Should be able to get back through. He's going to be able to overtake to help. Florian goes defensive. He gets late on the brakes and he can hang around the outside of Lecom, but he can't quite get the job done. A wide entry there. And Florian holds on to that position. And Florian should hold on to that position. I think he's the quicker of the two today. I thought I saw rain for a sec, Joe.
It's getting a bit misty here.
Yeah, it's definitely getting darker. For sure. Let's try and look at... best way to check for rain is to look at the tyres and to see if bits of streaking, of streaks of white start to come down from above, but it's definitely clouding over. There is no doubt about that. Khan catching up to the traffic that is not yet stopped on mediums.
Yeah, both have nearly similar ERS here now, Graham. Foxan and Con.
Yeah. So decent job from Khan to try to kind of save a bit, and Foxland's spent quite a bit. I think he had to spend a bit because he was very close to being dropped out of DRS. I'm assuming he's going to stay dry, Joe, because people would have gone to softs. I'm sure.
Hards. Softs, hards.
At the stop, but it could rain. Like it is very.
It looks
very
like it looks a bit cloudy now.
Here comes Khan then on the back of Maximus. It should be a fairly simple routine overtake, but this could be very important, Joe, because Falkland needs to get by, and now he's stuck behind a car on 10 lap old mediums who's struggling all which ways, and he's caught a big break there. Has Faxland. Maximus could have certainly played a role in this race.
He's close up to his teammate now, so let's see how that gets on. Faxland out with the ERS, using the ERS.
So even still then, that's big. That is big. Damon and Florian. I think actually we missed that. I think I missed that, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I didn't see
Florian, I didn't notice it either, but Florian is through on Damon. Again, highlighting the fact that he has got... That's another penalty. How many of these are there? 9 seconds for Psygate.
It's
third.
impressive.
Yeah, I was going to say highlighting Florian's pace, but the penalties have... an unfortunate penalty on the VSC did not help. So it looked like this when it rained in qualifying. I'm not going to lie, man.
Yes, it did, Graham. The hills are... there's a big cloud there, the hill there. It doesn't look nice now.
So Faxland's out of DRS.
Looks like he's gonna...
He's out of VRS
perhaps he's book it down though.
He's got to spend all his ERS to try, and Florian sets the fast lap in the race, by the way. Yeah, he's had to use all of his ERS to get back within DRS. I think he will just about manage it. So, yeah, he has. And
he'll be in zero now, watch.
Yeah.
He'll be in zero down the straight. He's in lean, really, yeah.
Even still, he was gaining time. Khan's not got a lot of ERS either. Let's go on board Zam. On the back of Psygate for PL12. Zam out of position here. He's had to do a drive through. But opens the DRS then, and even Psygate's stern defensive driving will be able to save that position, and Zam moves up into 12th. Not sure what else is possible today for Zam without the intervention of a safety car. 7.7 seconds behind Heartbroken Lion. Could make that up, but it's going to be a big ask. Speaking of the Racing Point, on the back of Neymar's for P10. Just the 2 retirements so far with the Ferrari still.
Yeah, both Ferraris, unfortunately. So, again.
That is impressive.
Yeah, it looks dark, Graham.
Does look dark. It does indeed look dark. But nothing...
See a few spots around. The car is in. That is a very early stop.
Well, how long would you take a set of the medium?
Depends, 15, 16 laps. What's he going on to? Set of the red striped tires. What's that? That's 9 laps.
That's half the race. That might be an indication, Joe, that we could still see rain.
Yeah, it's always known to rain around here on this, isn't it?
It happens, man. We saw it in qualifying.
Unfortunately, but
that is the clearest indication, or at least our biggest sign, perhaps, that perhaps there could be some rain.
You just don't know, Graham.
That's half the race on soft. I just don't see how that's going to work under normal dry racing conditions.
See what Conti does.
Yeah, these medium runners...
Or maybe Maximus.
When do they pit is the question.
But I won't mind, Graham. I think this weather is helping them though, is it? Them with the, like the, what am I gonna say? Like the medium runners that they haven't paid yet.
I mean, if the rain happens to come out now and they can do a one-stop onto intermediate, sure, absolutely would. But getting closer to the point where that isn't quite feasible.
The track will get wet like ASAP. Like, oh, well, Conti goes deep. Oh.
Facthand getting still hanging in there.
Conti lost a second there, Graham.
Yeah, he did. Well, Damon and Florian, so a lot of Mercedes viewing for Damon. And
and Zam and Atlascope and Maximus.
Atlas has not made a stop. Sorry, Maximus has not made a stop. Atlascope has. This should be a fairly routine move for the Renault. Let's see. How quickly then can Florian, Damon, Storm follow through? That would be the big question there, because Sam is going to get this move done. Oh, I thought he came. Sorry, yes. Wrong Renault. Thank you. And he's through. Let's see then. As a heartbroken line gets by Neymar. Yes, good part of the track for Atlas Scopo to make the move, because now these guys are stuck behind and a part of the track where you don't really want to be.
He's in the wall!
Big wobble there.
Oh, it's like. Was it like? Yeah, it was like.
That definitely did not happen. If you want penalties, you get to creep up now. And
down inside.
Florian was going to try and go for it. He should be able to tie as a drive around. Oh, there was contact. That was surely lag this time, and that is Florian into the wall. And I can sense the next thing coming will indeed be the old rage quit DNF. Oh, that's rough. 10 seconds for exceeding track limits. Yeah, that's unfortunate for Florian. Here comes
Gold Masters.
Damon on his on a Maximus where he tried. Oh, he's made contact too, and he's into the barrier.
Oh my
he's
god!
Out of the race.
Safety car.
You would have to imagine another VSC is deployed.
Maximus is in.
I wonder if he got wing damage from that. But 2 cars, 1 lap. That came off worse in a battle against Maximus. I don't even think he did anything. Yeah, I don't think he drove wrong. I just think his lag possibly spiked a bit. But that'll be one for the stewards, I'm sure. Fair play to Florian for carrying on. I thought really he would have quit. But we are racing once again. Again, nothing. Nothing changed. Again, it's age 9/10 gap between Con and Faxland. It's very much present. The ERS is very similar. I don't know what it's going to take. It seems that Con's got the measure. He's got an answer for everything Faxland's want to throw at him, basically. I don't think Faxland's got.
How long's pit stop around here, Graham?
It's about 20 odd seconds. Ooh, that's a tough poo on there for Faxland there. Where will Conti come out? Leader. Top 8 for sure, you imagine is on the cards for him. Oh, Saigate's got off second worst.
Saigate's in the wall.
With Maximus. I thought I saw Ray for a sec there. The way that camera, that broadcast camera looked for a sec. Sun, you can see the sun trying to burst through. Mikala on softs on the back of Neymar, and the last of the people yet to stop is in. That is Conti, of course. A very nervous entry there. Basically came to a standstill.
Yeah, he went onto the grass there a bit there, so he did.
Soft compound tyres.
Softs on.
And a nice fresh set of boots. And he'll come out behind this battle with Mikala, I think. Neymar, ooh, could be close this one. That's another penalty for Sidegate.
I heard someone hit a wall there.
I heard that too.
Neymar, don't, back out, don't. Oh yeah. My god.
That was
like,
oh no.
My god.
Well, I'm glad it was. Who was that hit it? Was that Lee Calla that hit it? Yeah, his right wing from another VSC. I hate to say a
No,
driver is deserved it, Joe, but he really did on that one. That was absolutely
he really did.
suicidal.
That was absolutely disgusting. Like you just don't do that.
I'm glad. I would have been gutted for Conti had he been him at
Exactly. Yeah,
DNF.
you just. Graham, like you're getting DRS, like
Yeah.
going up the hill. Could you not at least wait?
You
like,
can't. Like Conti is under absolutely no obligation to give him space up there. The car shouldn't be there
no,
in no way,
exactly.
shape, or form. And
It's someone's
honestly,
fault.
honestly, Neymar has earned that DNF. That was ludicrous to think. To think, oh, Maximus has got to drive through for speed on the VSC. To think that A, he was able to get the car down the inside there, and B, that Conti was going to give him room. In no way, shape, or form.
No, not a chance.
I feel bad for Licala, worst of all, because he's the one that's ran into him.
Exactly, yeah.
Damaged his wing. Licala was having an awesome race. Like he's basically where Conti is, you know.
Yeah.
And sadly, yeah, he's gonna have to make another stop. Here comes Zam on the wounded AlphaTauri. Sun's come back out, Joe.
Yeah,
It's no longer crying.
good. Excuse me?
What?
Well, Conti, I think, is going to get DRS off the racing point.
Yeah.
I was going to say force end, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Probably in there, man. So 1.1 seconds the gap between Faxon and Khan. That gap has been, he's out of DRS now. I don't think Conti will get close enough to make a move this time, but next, maybe even through Sector 2, Sector 3 perhaps, you could have a go. He's got a lot of ERS. May chop it on a little bit there with the ERS deployment there. You don't want to have too much hanging around. You don't want no point hanging. Oh, what happened there? Heartbroken Lions like stopped, basically stopped on track basically, and Conti's hit into the back of him. That was mad. Why has he stopped in that part of the track? That's
Didn't even see that.
Oh, you need to, if you got the stream, look at it. That was mad. Why? It was like either he's deliberately stopped or his pedals got disconnected. If he's using a wheel, it was like his pedals got disconnected or something. He just didn't have any acceleration. Oh, that's gutting for Conti. But if you're as Zam goes by, you got 15 seconds back to Cygate and 21 seconds back to Maximus. Do you pit? Do you just limp it out? I'm not sure what you do if you're Conti.
Wow, that looks like a brake check and a half.
But there's no reason
That's
to.
what that looks like. Yeah, I know, but that is just disgusting. Whatever happened there.
That's the really odd one. I reckon we can only guess, right? We can only guess what happened. Conti is going to come into the pits. Either it is that, Joe, or like he's like lost pedals or something.
That's weird.
Sadly though, poor Licala and Conti, man. Brilliant, like they drove very well and had everything. Their quickest stint was yet to come. On the softs, as Florian here sets the fastest lap of the race and goes down the inside on Maximus, hoping for a better outcome this time. And are you going to let Maximus go, I wonder? Let him have DRS. Maximus on the racing line. Yeah, I think Florian's filed in. Where is the detection point? And has he got it? No, he has not. Neither seem to have DRS there. But he's going to have to use his slipstream and overtake and his extra ERS that he's got compared to Maximus, and goes down the inside and gets that move done. Florian then into P8, trying to salvage something from this race.
Yeah, I just feel sorry for Conti.
Yeah, him and Licala I feel
unfortunate.
quite a bit for. Alas, back at the front, it's basically our closest gap other than that Maximus Florian gap, battle which we just saw in overtake 4. 1 second between Fakland and Khan. Very measured drive here from Khan. Oh, big moment for Faxland there. He's going to drop out of DRS. He lost a big tank snapper out of La Source. He's lost about half a second basically because of that. He's dropped out of DRS. He's got no ERS either. Now neither is Khan, but no DRS now in addition to that is not helpful. Can he get back in at DRS range with 4 laps to go?
Don't think so.
I just see, like, even if he got back within DRS, I just don't know how he's going to pass. He's not threatened in this second stint to get by. Like, he's not even been close. Which is only just, like, again, you questioned it at the start. It was the absolute right thing to do for Khan to spend all of his ERS to get by after the pit stop, because Faxland's come nowhere near him basically since. So 1.1, yeah, I think unless a late penalty arises, I think Khan's got this in the bag. Rest of the field is quite spread out for one reason or another. Atlasen in third, occupying the last podium spot. Stormman in fourth. Heartbroken Lion. Well, whatever happened with, we don't know what happened between him and Conti, but he's still in fifth. He's got Zam on his tail, chasing him with 4 seconds back. See what Florian can do. Florian could definitely get a 7th place here off of Cygate.
Yeah, there's not much going on, not much like close battle, but Faxland in
going on, no.
In underneath the 1 second mark, but he doesn't get the
in.
ERS. Well, yeah, there's no ERS now, so it's pointless, right?
Khan here has got a little bit of fuel concerns. There are 3 laps to go, and he can run lean in a few corners, a few parts of the track, some of the higher braking areas. This area could be one of them for sure. Save a little back here in this area, then pull it back to standard or whatever you need to do coming out of the no-name corner here. Bus stop chicane, good place to save a bit of fuel. La Source, again, might help you on traction too if you need it. So on the edges here are fuel, but certainly a few spots you can save a bit. Again, I don't even think the fact you could even not use Rich down the Kemmel straight. It's providing that Faxland isn't like 4 tenths, 5 tenths behind them. But he's back within DRS to be fair. Florian 1.8, 1.7 and closing behind Saiga. We'll go back to the front though. Be a great debut result for Khan if he can complete this. And he's got 2 more laps to hang on. I wonder how the nerves are. It's a very, you know, there's no denying, you know, there's no denying the fact that you could definitely win this race, and there is significant pressure behind it. And the action, Faxland is a little bit closer this time around than he has been in a while. Could he shape up a move here? I think he's going to, and all of a sudden from the ashes, could have a change for the race lead here. Khan holding the inside line, Faxland on the outside.
Oh!
They've come together, made a bit of contact, and Faxland is through. So perhaps Khan's fuel saving has played a part here. But either way, Faxland is through with a lap and a half to go, Joe.
Yeah, I think Faxland might have it in the bag here, but we'll find out. We know Khan has good closing speed, but hopefully he can try and stay in the DRS.
I can't think what's happened there, because Khan has had every answer he's needed for all of this race basically in the second stint, and then with a lap and a bit to go, it just disappeared. He's got fresher tyres. I can't really explain that one. Here's Florian though.
Yeah, and Faxland has fuel issues as well.
Now he's through though, critically they both have fuel issues. Here comes Florian on the back of Cygate. We did see Zam pit there, I believe. He's just behind this group. He's just under 3 seconds behind this group. See if Saige have it'd be a tough ask for Saige to hold on to this position, but we have begun the last lap of the race. 9/10 is the gap. So Faxland, having looked, well, he was out of DRS a few laps ago, dead and buried, is now looking comfortable for this race win. Let's just have a quick check. Is he heading up towards? I think Cos will have DRS here, and they're both on the dangerous limit of fuel. It could come down to fuel, Joe. You just never know. But
You don't know on League Racing Ground.
No, not quite no, but we'll stick with Florian for now. It's the closest battle on track. Nothing immediate is changing at the front. With a 1 second gap. Oh, bit of contact between Saige and Florian. It upset Florian, upset Saigate's car there, but the advantage very much still with Florian's got Zam, who was 3 seconds behind. Not 1 moment to go. Oh, Florian's lagged out. Like I saw, you can see that coming. I don't know, well, maybe Zam will have a chance then for 6th place. That'd be quite something. I believe he had to do a drive-through penalty for speeding under the VSC.
He did, Graham.
So a P6 would be a stellar recovery drive. Now he does have penalties, but so does everyone else in that area, apart from Conti. We'll see what happens, but here we go, the Joe coming through Stabilo and through Paul Frere. One last time, it is the leading duo of Faxon and Khan, both nursing fuel issues late on. Everyone, like, I know it's been flashing for everyone, but you know, their lights were yellow before, but you know, they were running into some issues. So here we come then. Looks like Faxland is going to get this job done. He was behind for so long. He's ahead when it counts. Faxland wins the Belgian Grand Prix ahead of Khan. A great result for Faxland, the championship leader. Atlas Scopo will finish in 3rd. Zam has just got by Saige, then heading towards Bruxelles, I believe. Storm, quiet enough race for him. He's going to be in 4th place. The Heartbroken Lion, well, we'll see what happens with him and Conti, but he's very happy with his P5.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
Interested to see the what actually happened there. Might not have heard the last of that. And there's the Calais by Florian here for P9, but just ahead of that, some penalties to be decided here. Well, Zam is going to finish in 6th, it seems. A solid recovery drive for him. Saige might drop a few places here. Maximus then will be... Oh, Maximus doesn't jump on me. Calais should jump the pair of them. And Conti jumps them all into 7th place, and as we suspected he may do. So Conti ahead of Licala and Saige. Maximus, Florian didn't get the chance to cross the line. And then Robin will round out for P12 there, but Florian might not get his points having not been in his car to cross the line then, and the very creepy portrait of Storm staring into my soul is the driver of the day. Some interesting driving indeed, Storm. It actually wasn't too bad, just the parts that were sketchy were particularly sketchy. But actually, all in all, I would consider this a decent enough showing, all things considered. But there's Faxland then. Nice clean race for Faxland. He needed that. He's been in the wars in terms of incidents between Sprint League and a few in Division 4 as well. So nice clean race for him, and a very well deserved win. Both those drivers deserve the win today, to be fair. I think Colin will ultimately be pretty disappointed to have a firm grip on this, but Faxland's experience in that position came through then. He wins 5/10 ahead of Khan in 2nd. Atlas Scopo, solid podium for him in 3rd. From 14th, Storm gets up to 4th. Heartbroken Lion in 5th. Zam, excellent recovery drive for him in 6th. Conti then, poor qualifying, but good. A good race for him. Should have been 5th really. Who knows what could have been possible, but yeah, he is in 7th. Likal then, similar story, could have been much more. He's in 8th. Saige then 9th. Maximus 10th. Florian 11th. And Robin in 12th. We lost in this race. Clueless for disconnecting Neymar, Damon, and the 2 Ferraris of Yajamal and Luke. So, that was the Belgian Grand Prix, Joe. What were your thoughts on that race?
So Conti did get brake checked.
Well, we don't. We don't
yeah,
know that because we don't know.
That's what's said in the chat there.
We don't know what.
But anyway, Graham. Belgium.
Mm.
I never want to race there or commentate there ever again. Thank God. I won't be partaking in this race ever again. But anyways, Graham. Enough of this crap.
Well, before you do, by the way, I'm just seeing here that Heartbroken Lion had apparently a black screen.
Yeah, and he panicked.
I can understand that. I've had similar situations where the pause button randomly comes up. But yeah, Conti understandably pretty disappointed. But Joe, why don't you tell us what is? I just want to chime in that because we were talking about that. Why don't you tell us, Joe, what's next?
Next, Graham, it will be the Singapore Grand Prix, Graham. Under the lights of Singapore. What a beautiful race. What a beautiful track. I love this track, Graham.
Well, you're being sarcastic, but I actually really do enjoy it.
No, I like this track. I do like it. Especially when it's raining. It's just so glorious.
Stop lying. You're lying. Stop lying.
I'm telling the truth, Graham. I love this track.
I don't believe you.
I love it better than Monaco. That's how much I love it.
Wow. What a ringing endorsement for the Singapore Grand Prix.
But,
well,
anyways, Graham... oh yeah, I won't be there actually. Sorry. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I won't be there. So it'll be Graham. Might be Graham on your own on his own next Friday. I won't be here because I'm going for dinner, unfortunately. But that's my life story. We'll get into that another day. Tell you about it.
Absolute spanner you are.
Join Graham on next Friday at 8:00. Hopefully, Graham, you'll won't miss me too much.
I'll try not to.
Well, I will talk to you in Japan, hopefully. Yeah. Until next time. Goodbye.